Greetings, viewers of Twitch and enjoyers of video games all. Welcome to the stream. Hear ye, hear ye. Ding, 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 ding. Just pretend I have a bell. Hello, hello, yes, come in. Come now. Welcome. Hi, everybody. If thou can believe it, it is a Thursday once more. That's right. Hi. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the non-God of War stream. There's probably at least a few people joining us tonight that haven't for over a week because I've been playing God of War nonstop. But yo, what's up? We're gonna play this little game called Pentiment. How's everybody doing? I just got McDonald's a little while ago. There's no God of War here. It's no God of War. You can't find it here. Different kind of God. It's more of like the monotheistic type deal. But yeah, I'm like so glad I can play other video games again now. I'm not gonna, talk about it obviously, but God of War Ragnarok, oh man, that shit took it out of me. If you were there on the stream last night when we finished it, I was emptied. That game took everything I fucking had, like emotionally. Oh man. But yeah, this game seems cool. I'm pretty sure this is a Josh Sawyer game, who was the writer for Fallout New Vegas. So if you like, I'm just gonna go out on a limb here. I'm assuming there's at least a couple Fallout New Vegas fans in the chat right now. So yeah, this is one of his deals. I don't know what his exact role in this game is, if he's just like the writer again, or if he's like the director or whatever. I forget. But I know he's involved in some way, heavily. And people say they like this game, yeah. Apparently it's pretty good. Let me just make sure everything's good to go here. Maybe I'll fuck with that a little bit. Crypto Collide, thank you so much for the 17 months. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, like, almost anything about what this game is gonna be like. Like, all I know is what it looks like, and the fact that Josh Sawyer is involved, and I was just like, yeah, alright, I'll play it. I don't know what the gameplay is like, even if there is any. I don't know if this could be a fucking visual novel, and I would have no idea. System of Clown, thank you so much for the 13 months. So let's get started, shall we? Easy read fonts. This is tough. On one hand, I do like fancy fonts. But on the other hand, I do like being able to read them. I'll probably be able to change this later. So let's go with the fancy fonts for now. I don't know for a fact that I am dyslexic per se, but like, oh my fucking god, I can't read this. Whoa, huh? Whoa. Fuck this page. Okay. Fuck everything on this page. Is this how they erased things back in the day? They just took a rock to it? Ye old eraser? Look at these freaking books, dude. And this music? Oh, it's great. Yeah, because it was written on skins. Yeah, that makes sense. That freaking checks. Yo, what the dog do? Look at these animals. I love the rabbit with the fucking battle axe. Ye old memes. The ancient Wojaks. 16th century. Holy Roman Empire, April 1518. Oh, we're even farther back than I thought. 1518. An artist sleeps. An artist's mind. And the abbot said to me, Andreas. Oh shit. I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. I need you to finish this commission by the end of April. Keep your conversations with Brother Piero to a minimum. I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. Up to the devil's work again, are you? Don't encourage him. Devotion to one's work can yield pleasures of the mind superlative to the body. Either you need to spend time with more exciting lovers, or I need to learn how to work the Socrates way. Superlative, yeah. How did you reply to the abbot, Andres? I need to turn this game down just a little bit. It's a little loud. Just a tad. Yeah, that's good. I said it's not my fault that God made me this handsome. You're insufferable. Alas, this Christian faith views desire less favorably than I did in my time. Oh? Perhaps this longing for you will instill in them a greater appreciation for beauty. Right. Try telling that to the abbot next time, Andreas. Despite the abbot's ire, you must endure soon. You will have finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master awaits you. Yes, marriage to someone he has never met. Hardly ideal. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh, Jesus! Then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty at least? Who knows? I'm not doing it anyway. The small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. It is growing late. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. Ah, true, Your Majesty. Will you visit us again soon? I don't know, Your Majesty. I will pray for your safety and a swift return. I'm gonna make everyone in this game sound exactly the same. Grobian, please see Andreas safely home. Of course, Your Majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, Your Majesty. Holy shit. Pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. I never do. Ow! At least I would if they'd stop stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going. They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. Dude, I love this art. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's shit, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you ragged, boy. It will be fine. I don't want to cause any trouble. That's no way to think about it. You'll need to stand up for yourself. My fucking foot. God damn it. Gah! Would you please stop? Oh, fuck! I give up. Take me home, Grobian. As you wish, Andreas. Dude, they're making merry. Child? Good morning, Ursula. Good. Time to get up. The Baron, April 15, 18. Oh shit, we can't actually fucking walk around and shit. The Picatrix, Key of Solomon. The fucking Heptameron. Jesus, I wasn't done reading that yet. Prior Farine keeps giving me all these books to read. Why does it underline that? I really should clean this up. My fucking house is a goddamn mess. Oh, cool. Awesome. I have quests. Prime Hour 6. Another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I could start work at the scriptorium. I can't read shit. Yes, yes, very well, child. Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? Well, I mean, you know. Quite well, actually, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. I love her handwriting style. That's awesome. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Albans. Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. Otto stopped by? Yes, around dawn. Yeah, it's cool. They all have their own, like, writing style. Here you are, Andreas. That's too kind of you, Clara. Many thanks. Come! Master Andreas, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, could we? Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today? And if we raised it by 2 Groskin? I hate to ask, but we're behind on our taxes to the Abbey. 2 months behind. Peter's losing his hair over it. Even more than usual, I mean. Fuck no! Fuck you! Hell no! What's he thinking? I'm not sure how to respond to this. Rent wasn't due until the beginning of May. Oh! Oh, it's like other characters and like what they would say, I guess. Be generous, Andreas. You can spare the money, it will ease their burden. You must take the consequences of an action into account. What is this shit? Don't they pay taxes every year? Why is this falling on you to fix? I'm gonna go with Socrates. You are under no obligation to pay, but the Gürtners will suffer for it. I want to help them, but I don't want to be taken advantage of. If you want to know why it's underlined in red, click the text or hit tab when it pops up. Tab. That didn't do anything. I can't click the text. Oh, there we go. Now I have a mouse. Oh, fuck. Just pick the option. We're so grateful, truly, Andreas. I apologize again for asking. It's just awful to be stuck in such a position. Our taxes get harder to pay every year. Peter works hard, but it never seems like it's enough. Clicking on Peter? Oh god, the fucking long finger? Holy shit. Who's Peter? This guy? I guess that must be Peter. St. Luke is... fucking bless you for helping us out. There's like typos every so often. St. Luke, Christian evangelist and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged bull. Huh. Speaking of St. Luke, how is your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the divine office that Prior Ferenc... Hold on. This guy, that's him, yup. Allows me to work on my masterpiece. Wait, what was the divine office on? The prayer times observed by all Christian monastic orders. Monks and nuns pray together 7 times a day and once a night, as dictated by the rule of Saint Benedict. Ooh, my. A reasonable restriction, but slow going. The city council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it mostly to show clients and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. Nuremberg, free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire, major trade center and city of arts, including printing. From Nuremberg to a university, and now traveling the world as an artist. What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after... a little too much fun. It must be rather frightening, starting all over again. I owe it to my family to make something of my life. This will be remembered. They helped me even after I dropped out of university. I can't let them down. I'm sure you make your family proud, Andreas. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketching and such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. Yes, it is wonderful. It's awesome. I bet you wish you could see it. It is. It is my finest work. Good. It makes me glad to see some confidence in the men around here sometimes. Now, I have to get back to my own work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers for supper. Monastic hour at dusk. One of the major prayer hours. It is followed by supper. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. Klaus Drucker. Look at that guy. Of course. Please say hello to the Druckers for us. Of course. Until later, clown. Hey, yo. Hello, Andreas. What's going on? What are you doing? You guys just hanging out? Hello, Ursula. Yes, that's right. Oh, hell yeah. Outside. Going for a fucking walk. Morning, Andreas. Morning, Big Jorg. How's it going? You working today? Oh, just taking a rest for a bit. Dad's still in the field. He hit a big rock with the plow, and it took me Lord knows how long to pull it out. You off to the Abbey? Every day but Sunday. Right. Thank God for Sundays. I wish I could click on God. Smells like a storm's coming, no? Huh. Just smells like fresh alpine air to me. You've been traveling too much. Where was it you spent your What the hell does that say? Wanderjahre? Wandering years, during which a journeyman, artist, or craftsman travels far and wide to improve their skills. What? How do you pronounce that? Wanderjahre? Do we have any ye old English experts in chat? Oh! Pick a background that will affect your character's choices. Italy! Do not pick the Italian option! Just wander year, you think? Basil. Dutch and French. Italian, a little Greek. I think I'm gonna say Flanders. Get all Italian going. Andreas knows some Dutch and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. Do not pick French. I want to pick this one because it has Dutch. It's not because of the French part. That seems interesting to me. I'm going with it. Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent are the great art cities of Flanders. Where's that? North and west, down by the sea. There's your problem. The sea air has confused your sense of smell. Spend enough time in these mountains and you'll be able to smell a storm coming. Ho ho ho. I feel like every single one of these lines should be followed by a ha 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 or a ho ho ho. How long will that take? 10, 15 years. Ho ho ho. I don't think I have that long, Big Jorg. What did you spend all that time in Flanders doing, anyway? Other than art, I mean. Oh. Hedonist, craftsman, bookworm, rapscallion, or businessman. Dude, rapscallion. They used the perfect word. I love that word so much. Is extremely social and quite experienced in all the enjoyable vices of the world. Lives to work, dedicates all of his time to his art. Spends all of his non-working free time finding and reading as many books as he possibly can. Penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, minor crimes, and fistfights. Devotes much of his time to self-promotion, optimizing business expenses, marketing investments, and balancing his books. I'm going with Rapscallion. Getting into trouble. I got involved in a scheme or two. A bit of mischief. More than a few brawls. Antwerp is overflowing with riches, rich fools and traders from across Christendom and beyond. There's always someone to have a bit of fun with, or a bit of a fight. Sounds like a strange way to pass the time, Andreas. Anyway, I have to get going. Jorg, let's go! Dad's already acting like I'm taking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andreas. Until later. Dude, Big Jorg. It's probably Big Jorg or something, but I'm gonna call him Big Jorg. Peter. Andreas. Ill Peter. God bless you. Andreas. Oh yes, Andreas. This weather's been god-awful. This town's gone to shit since my days. What is... Hold on a second. Keeps getting rid of my mouse. Like, it doesn't want me to use my mouse. I don't think the townsfolk can do much about the weather. Well, of course. They wouldn't know how to do anything now. No one follows the old ways anymore. The old abbot didn't bother us much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to... fucking... what? Percha. Pagan goddess of the Alps associated with animals and spinning wool. She is still invoked by some Christians in Austria, Switzerland, Bavaria, and Swabia. Fucking... didn't mind if we left a little offering to Percha to keep the skies clear, the weather fair. Matthias knew that. Christ was in our hearts, even if the White Lady's name was on our lips. What sort of old customs? The kind that scare away witches and keep spirits from calling storm clouds over our farms. The saints weren't the first to watch over... what does that fucking say, Cassing? My father knew that. Old Rannig Kemper knew that. Rannig Kemper, the late husband of Attilia? Words. That bastard abbot may not like it, but some of us keep the traditions alive. I won't mention that at the Abbey. Pah! The Abbey! Purchase hounds, take the abbot! Right. Oh, I should go. All right. God bless you. Yeah, there's like typos that show up and get fixed in real time. Oh, I can walk or I can run. God fucking damn it! Indra Schmidt's smithy. It's so much smaller than the one he used at the Abbey. Can I talk to him? Fucking give me my damn mouse back. It keeps like... This is really weird. There we go. Hello, Andreas. I keep having to, like, click back into the screen to make my mouse show up again, and then it disappears very quickly. It's really odd. Doggy! More doggies! Martin, please, can you give me a hand here? What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on them.
That looks like a lot of standing there and doing nothing.
Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin.
Morning, Andreas. Excuse us. One of the fence rails fell and the sheep started hopping it.
Thank you, Funny Bone Man.
Yeah, no problem. Transfer trans, thank you for the 14 months. Is this something I can do to help?
Have you ever handled sheep before?
No.
Then no, but thank you. Christian of you to offer. Oh, look, there's something going on up at fucking Steiner's place.
Arguing with a horse? Who's that on the horse? Looks rich.
I don't know, Martin, but Lucky is giving him an earful. I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding, when Johann pulled his pants down.
Dude, Johann? I love the fucking pointing fingers. It's so funny. Dude, Johann looks like a jackass. Look at this frog. This frog is really funny. He's got like a red beanie on.
Knocked two of my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind a stonemason's anger.
Do you think he's a noble? He looks really rich.
Damn it, Martin. Stay out of trouble for once.
Every time, it's always Christ or God or something that's always like written in red after they finish talking.
What, Aunt Teddy? Behave yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now?
Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up the road, we need to get these sheep under control. Of course. See you later. Yeah, I know it was always red. I just mean it keeps showing up like after. It's always the word that comes after the full sentence is already typed out. Good luck. Good luck with your fucking sheep, I guess. Dog, I hear dog. Because the writer has to use different color ink. Oh, that makes sense, I guess. Dude, these sheep are fucking everywhere. What? Morning, Andreas. How's it going? Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey. Another few hours to work on my masterpiece. Good to hear. You still coming by for supper tonight? Marie and Bert would love to fucking see you, fucker. That's right. You really need to see these new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of Till Eulenspiegel. Titular character of a popular 15th century book, Till is a prankster continuously exposing the vices and hypocrisy of others. He is also quite skilled at tricking people into smelling, touching, or eating his excrement. Wow, sounds fucking cool. I didn't realize Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. Come on, Andreas. He's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from... adventure stories of questionable moral repute? He doesn't mind those so much, actually. No? As long as they don't get too... carnal. Oh.
So, supper tonight, as after Vespers? Of course, thank you. Great. I'll tell Marie and Bert you're coming, then fucking I'll see you later, okay? Bye. See you then.
Dude, Klaus. The Drucker house. What's down here? Can I go down this way? Nah. Oh my. God bless, Master Myler. I hope your week is going well.
Thank you, Father. It's going quite well. I'm just on my way up the hill to get work.
Good, Andreas. I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning Mass. You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you?
I don't fucking care! Fuck you!
I just stayed up too late on Saturday. I don't want to get in an argument with him about this.
Dude, the jester.
A man has many duties. Father Thomas should appreciate how hard you work to help the Abbey.
I'm picking the jester.
This asshole can't make you go to Mass. To hell with him!
Actually, I think he can make me go. Shit. Yes, I apologize, Father Thomas. I promise you, I'll make it this Saturday. This Sunday. Fucking, it's on Sunday, not Saturday.
You don't have to make a promise to me, but our salvation is contingent on the... Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor.
Hold on, I have to drink water. The horses.
Master Mahler, this is Lawrence, Baron of fucking Rothvagel, a good lord from the countryside near
Worms. Worms. Prosperous imperial free city in the... Oh, prosperous, sorry. In the western part of the empire, located on the Rhine River, Worms has been the site of many imperial diets.
Worms, yes. Good to see you, Father Thomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all of your neighbors were as welcoming.
Well, yes.
What brings you back to our little town? My wife and I were returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull.
Yeah, Venice, one of the most popular republics in the Italian peninsula, sitting on the northwest coast of the Adriatic Sea. Venice is a major center for commerce and art in southern Europe. Innsbruck, capital of the Austrian county of Tyrol, major stop on the Imperial Road connecting Italy and Bavaria. It is the closest major city to Kearsaw Abbey and Tassing. Notably, it was also the site of the witch trials in 1485.
My God. I mean, it has a certain charm, common to these alpine cities, but the place was crawling with nobles for the Emperor's diet.
An imperial diet is an assembly of the three colleagues of the imperial estates of the Holy Roman Empire, the prince-electors, the princes and dukes, and representatives of the imperial cities. They meet to deliberate on matters of importance to the empire. These horses are not ugly. Don't say that. You're gonna hurt their feelings.
The Emperor? Was he there? Did you see him?
Oh, briefly, but he was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him or the painter. Who was the artist, my lord? I'm sure you know him. An older man from Nuremberg, with enough of a reputation to paint the Emperor. I'm sorry, my lord. I'm not sure who you mean. Have you not heard of Albrecht Dürer? Pity, I thought he was known across the empire.
Oh shit, I wanted to click on that.
Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead to make a visit to Kearsarge. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course.
Father Matthias, abbot of Kearsarge before Father Gernot. Widely respected by the monks and nuns as well as the people of Tassing, known for his kindness and his love of books. Awesome.
A great loss for the Abbey and for us all.
Indeed! By good fortune, I recently came across a copy of the Historia Tassiae, an account of the early history of Tassing.
Kearsarge's previous abbot, Father Matthias, had a copy.
Baron Lothvogel brought another to the Abbey as a gift. I recently came across a History Tassiae he was reading during my last visit. Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of a scandal.
Durer did some famous art of Adam and Eve and Jesus that you'll probably recognize.
Oh, yeah?
Oh. Oh, you know him personally. That's crazy.
Ah, yes. But I must be off.
Whoa, holy shit, the fucking line thickness.
I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss Tassing's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey through Father Gernot, and I have come to check on its progress.
Yup. That's Father Gernot.
Oh, my lord. If you have come to see your manuscript, you should speak with young Master Muller here. It is an honor to meet you, my lord. Andreas is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he's also helping in the Abbey's scriptorium.
Scriptorium, a room for writing, illustrations, and illuminating manuscripts. They're typically associated with monasteries. They have disappeared from almost all abbeys by the 16th century.
A Nuremberg artist working in an abbey scriptorium in 1518? Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. Surely my lord would find little entertainment or companionship in me. I have yet to judge the quality of your entertainment, though it sounds like we're off for a bad start. Oh, come on. Thank you for the introduction. Yeah, there you go, introduction, Father Thomas. Come to supper at the Abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the Abbot's table. Did the Abbot invite me? Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What is he going to do, refuse us? Excellent! We will see you then! Miklos, I'm dismounting. Run ahead of us and take the horses to the Abbey's guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Moeller. I'll see you there. At once, my lord. So then, a journeyman from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to not yet be a master. Are you unmarried? No, I'm not married, but in truth I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was in university for a number of years at Ifrit. Erfurt is one of the most populous cities in the empire, and it's located near its heart. It has been home to a respected university since 1379, and it is a center for humanist thought. Erfurt! Wonderful! The same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Tremendous mind.
Priest and professor of theology at the University of Wittenberg, controversial for his opinions on the church's sale of indulgences to forgive sin, which were recently published and distributed throughout the empire.
He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him into trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, you may have even met him. Did you? You must tell me.
Oh, no. He was a few years ahead of me.
Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. I agree, wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him if I get the chance. I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they have even read his list of 95 theses against the church.
A list of propositions against the church's... Yeah, whatever.
Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gernot does not disappoint in that regard. But enough about Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies.
Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem very well educated.
Ha! No, my family is merely wealthy enough to have provided me with all of the books and tutors a child could dream of. I love all knowledge, from Aristotle to Cicero to Ficino to fucking Erasmus.
Oh, wow. Dude, the study of Cicero. Yeah, I know who Aristotle is. Greek philosopher, of course. Student of Plato. Cicero. Statesman, scholar, lawyer, and renowned operator of the late Roman Republic. He's revered for both his contributions to Latin literature and his skills at rhetoric. Ficino. 15th century Italian priest and humanist who was one of the leading figures of the Italian Renaissance. He is well known for his translations of the works of Plato into Latin. Erasmus. Dutch priest philosopher who is preeminent among northern humanists. He is known for his works in Latin and Greek as well as his calls for reform within the church.
Crazy.
More like Marasmus.
Got him! I may have misjudged the Baron. It seems he is as well read as any university student. In truth, I am simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate?
The erasing. Oh, whoa, huh?
No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working towards a doctorate, but didn't finish. Oh, that's a shame. Well, what was your area of study?
Oh, dude. I kind of want to pick medicine right away. Theology, imperial law. Familiar with the basics of human biology, medicine, and illness.
Fucking medicine! I studied the green. All things medical, studying the latest and greatest texts coming out of Italy. Yes, the Italians continue to innovate in that area. Extraordinary, really. Fascinating work. Who knows what secrets we may learn about the human body in the decades to come. You! If I had any faith, I would have prayed you'd never show your face here again. Curse you, Lawrence Rothwaggle! Perched as dogs, tearing you to pieces would be too kind a fate.
These rustic communities... Might want to fix that one. There we go. These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? Dude, the communities. What was that about? Who knows? By the time I finish guessing, the old crone will probably be dead. Well, what of your early time in university? Every student must study the trivium and quadrivium, yes? Present the lower and upper divisions of classic liberal arts university education. Grammar, logic, and rhetoric form the trivium. Arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy for the quadrivium. Quadrivium. Huh. Okay. Ah, yes, the quadrivium. Did you have a favorite subject? Oh, yeah, dude. Occultist! Latinist. Strong command of Latin grammar and vocabulary. No, lame. Logician. Andreas can instinctively thinks through the implications and information as he receives it. What's this one? Excelled at rhetoric. He is a skilled teacher, persuader, and public speaker. Cultist. Knows a soul-endangering amount of theoretical and practical knowledge on alchemy, astrology, theurgy, necromancy, and various magical rites and ceremonies. Dude, I want to pick a cultist. Great deal about constellations, heavenly bodies, their movement. He's also familiar with various plants and animals. I'm going with the cultist. That sounds awesome. The rapscallion fucking medical occultist. I used my access to the university's library to pursue more esoteric interests. Oh? Esoteric how? Mystical texts, books on alchemy, invoking spirits, divination, purely academic, of course. Of course. Oh, that's in blue. I started with Ficino's Corpus Hermeticum. Hermeticum? Yeah, Corpus Hermeticum. And my interest only deepened from there. Quite interesting, Andreas. I'll make some time to speak with you more on this topic during my stay. I look forward to it, my lord. This will be remembered. And your other studies? Was there anything else you excelled at? Oh, I can pick another one. Teacher, persuader, public speaker. I kind of want to go with either that or heavens and earth. What do you think, chat? Or orator or heavens and earth? Yeah, I mean, the orator one does seem helpful. Everyone's saying heaven and earth. Alright, I'm going with it. I love studying the natural world, my lord, both the heavens above and the wild spaces around us. Formerly, I studied as much astronomy as I could. It's incredible how much we've learned from both the Arabs and the Greeks. True, but not... even now, we continue to discover more about what we can see within the celestial sphere.
What began as pagan myths to explain our place in the world may help us understand our place in the heavens. And this may seem foolish, but I spend a lot of time in the wilderness learning about plants and animals. Really? Did the libraries of Erfurt not have enough herbals to satisfy your curiosity? I don't mean to malign our most august Greek and Roman authors, but De Materia Medica was written before the coming of Christ. No, show me about that. I want to know about it. Surely there is more that we can learn about plants, insects, and animals by observing them in nature. And beyond that, I simply have a love for wild places. While I do not share your academic interest in nature, I must admit that I sometimes enjoy the solitude of a walk in the woods. Ah, there's the Abbey. I have good memories of this place, and of Father Matthias. I was sad to hear of his passing. How did you come to know him? How did you come to know of Kearsarge at all? My family have been patrons of Kearsarge for I don't know how many generations. Some years ago, I heard that Kearsarge still had a wonderful library and artisans. Professional artists have taken over most manuscript production, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorium here.
Yeah, dude, the one rabbit. That's not a rabbit. The one on the far right, that's a hare. The other ones are rabbits. That's a fucking hare for sure.
This is as good a place as any to create art.
Get thee to an abbey.
Skeletal creature, they give you the 23 months. Hares are fucking scary. Yeah, for real.
Certainly, though I'm sure you miss the comforts of Nuremberg when you're stuck in a drafty old abbey like this. Oh, I'll get back there soon enough. I'm in no rush. That's good for me, since I still appreciate the Abbey's work. I commissioned a manuscript through Father Gernot a year ago. I thought I would stop by and check on the progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations. I know the work, but no, I do not know the artist. The artist. Well, the venerable Brother Piero.
Oh, I do know the artist. Yo. Brother Piero?
How venerable? He still has his wits and his skills, if that's what concerns you. Brother Piero has an incredible talent with color. Then I very much look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, man.
Miklos, tend to the horses and the baggage. I'm heading up to the Abbey. Yes, my lord. Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer.
None.
Nuns. Quite unusual for a Benedictine house to have
Wait a second. Benedictine. Founded in the 6th century, the Benedictines are a Christian monastic order that observes vows of obedience, poverty, chastity, and stability under the rule of Saint Benedict.
Quite unusual for a Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. The church closed most of them centuries ago.
But then Kirsar's a place out of time in more ways than one.
Do you know Mother Cecilia? She seemed to recognize you.
We are acquainted, yes. Let's leave it at that.
Yo.
Ah, you must be Father Gernot. I am Lawrence, Baron of...
Yes, the Baron of Rothvogel. So wonderful to have you... Dude, his, like, super fancy font. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit.
Ah, if you say so, I am not good with remembering faces.
Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days.
Yes, I know, but I rode ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble.
Well,
Yes, I mean, no. It's no trouble. Did you want to see it now? Oh, in a moment. I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab something from the kitchen? Yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you there. Hey, dude, you gotta fucking help me. We didn't work on it at all. Andreas, I don't know what you were doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium. Now.
of course, Father. I'm eager to get to work.
Then get to work!
Shit! I should have asked him about an advance for Gerter's taxes. Gertner's?
Maybe I could just convince Brother Matthew to pay me early.
Oh, dude, this guy looks like a dork. Look at this guy. The fucking spectacles.
If all else fails, I could liberate some money from the sacristy?
Find a way to get paid. Awesome. Shrine. Oh. A reliquary containing the hand of Saint Moritz, which is said to have once held the Holy Lance. Also called the Spear of Destiny, or the Lance of Longinus. It is the lance that pierced Jesus' side on the cross. Many legends surround the lance, and several places claim to possess it. Huh. Oh, you can, like, go anywhere all over the page. Cool. That's the lance that was in the Constantine movie? Yeah. Sick Evangelion reference.
God bless you, Master Mahler. God bless you, Master Mahler. How goes your work in the scriptorium?
Very well, thank you.
Oh, then I guess you wouldn't be interested in the Saffron Agnes...
What? Saffron? Really? Where'd you hear that?
Sister Matilda saw her at the Albans.
Yup.
Maybe you can convince Prior Ferenc to get you some for your yellows.
Good to know.
Are you in need of any herbs or flowers? I could pick some for you on my next trip through the meadow. Oh, don't worry about that. I'll go gathering in the forest later.
Until later, Sister Gertrude.
Bless you, Andreas. Maybe I'll see you by the shrine of Saint
sat here one of these days.
Game that makes me pronounce every word ever made.
Brother Matthew maintains this shrine along with some of the sisters who paint badges for pilgrims. Bless you, Brother Piero? No, wait, it's Master Moeller.
I thought you couldn't see, Master Margaret. Sister Margaret.
During the day, I can see some colors.
How did you know it was me?
You and Brother Piero both smell of the pigments you use. But you're taller, and you have another smell to you, like fish or burned almonds.
Oh, that's old linseed oil, popular amongst the Italians, but Brother Piero doesn't use it.
I'll ask Sister Gertrude about it.
How are Sister Gertrude's herbs coming?
It's too early to tell. Most of them won't be grown until May. Still, working with herbs suits me.
Have a good day, Sister Margaret. Marguerite, probably.
God bless you, Master Moeller.
The Upper Abbey. Church. Oh yeah? We're in fucking church? Oh yeah. Yo, what's up, Rudiger? God bless you, Andreas! Has your voice yet recovered from Easter Mass, Rudiger? Oh, yes! It was a bit of a strain, but a worthy sacrifice. Well, if the Lord could give us his all on Easter... Exactly! But have a good day in the scriptorium. Have a good day singing. Oh. Yo, the crypt. What's going on in the crypt? Foundations of the abbey were built when the Romans occupied this land, not long after the death of Christ. These two markers go back centuries, all the way back to the founding of the abbey. Pentiment, Faith, The Unholy Trilogy, and Binding of Isaac doing their best to represent the Catholic genre of gaming. Abbot Dietrich, of the height of Kearsar's power in the 14th century. Those days have long passed. Oh, a lovely relief of the Virgin and Child. Shame it's hidden down here. That was it? Now what? Oh, what the fuck? I got a fucking achievo for that. Find the secret door to the library. Huh! A secret entrance to the library! I'll have to remember this. Huh. I can't fucking do it right now. Doesn't let me. Must be for later. I have gotten ye old achievements. I have received 1,000 gaming points. Yo. The bells. Oh. Oh, yo, it's Matthew.
God bless you, Andreas.
How is the sacristy today, Matthew?
The same as yesterday. Does my vocation seem silly to you, Master Moeller?
No, I was just being friendly.
Then go in peace, friend, knowing that the Abbey's treasures are secure for another day. God be with you.
One more thing. I have a favor to ask you.
Yes, Andreas.
I was hoping you could give me the pay for my latest manuscript early.
This isn't part of the agreement you made with Father Gernot. You'll be paid on the completion of each additional manuscript you illuminate, not before.
I only have a few pages left, Brother Matthew. I'll finish them in the next few days anyway.
Then I think you can wait a few days to collect your wages. This abbey runs through mutual agreements, not haphazard payments. Breaking such contracts would cause undue trouble for not only Kearsarge, but for Tassing as well.
Is that why Father Abbot has increased the taxes on the Gärtners?
What is this about, Andreas?
The Gärtners have asked me for their rent early so they can pay their taxes to the Abbey.
I see. Very well. Do not ask of this of me again, Andreas Mahler. There you are. I shall note this with Father Gernot and Prior Ferenc.
Thank you, Brother Matthew.
God bless you, Andreas.
Dude, all I had to do was tell him the truth.
Alright, now that I've got my payment, I can give Clara the rent early. I'll give it to her directly to make sure she receives it.
Dormitory. Where's the scriptorium? That's what I'm trying to find. Old Bailey. It's probably a different building. Cloister. Might be out here. Scriptorium, here we go. There he is. Piero.
Andreas! God bless you! So good to see you! Good morning, Brother Piero. Good to see you as well. I don't like this weather. My bones ache. It means a storm is coming. Big Jorg Gertner says that if you live here 10 or 15 years, you can smell storms coming.
What the fuck does that say?
Brother Addock has been here long enough that we can always smell him coming.
Do not forget, Brother Guy.
Is it just named as Guy? Brother Guy?
do not forget, Brother Guy, the fate of the youths who jeered the aged prophet Elisha outside of Bethel.
Are you comparing yourself to a prophet, Brother Addock?
I am comparing you to an impudent youth whom the Eod, in his ineffable wisdom, may choose to strike down.
Brother Guy, dude.
Brother Guy, please show more respect. Calm yourself, Brother Addock. You're too sensitive to Guy's jokes. I am old, Andreas. Every slight against me stings with the fire of 1,000 wasps. But I will pray to God for the strength to endure this wickedness. I'm fucking old. Well, everyone seems quite lively. I suppose that means Prior Fennec is not overseeing us today.
He was here, but then he heard that Lorenz Rothvogel had arrived, and he hurried out like a little mouse. Ferenc is so desperate to impress the abbot and nobles like Hrothvogel. It's pathetic.
You feign kindness to Father Abbot and our prior only to speak about them like this behind their backs. It's shameful. Oh no, Baron Hrothvogel, this manuscript. I just realized that he will want to see his manuscript. How silly of me. Of course, that's why he is visiting.
Perhaps if you were younger and faster, you wouldn't need to worry so much about patrons' visits.
Holy shit. Watch your fucking mouth, kid.
Guy, someday you will stand where Piero is, and a young monk will stand where you are now. Anyway, what's the problem? The Baron is just one client. He has to wait like everyone else.
Andreas, Baron Hrothvogel is not like anyone else. He has powerful friends, including the Prince Bishop of Freising. Kirsar's already out of favor. Father Abbot does not want to have to deal with more attention.
Well, if Prior Ferenc isn't here, I'm going to work on my masterpiece until he arrives. Oh, that's right. I need to reference the Indermar manuscript. I guess I'll go find it. What do you want, Andreas? A book. The Indermar manuscript. The Book of Hours. Your hair looks messy today. Did you get enough sleep?
Could I just get the book?
That's all the way upstairs. Can't you get by without it? I'm sorry, I really can't. I need to reference it for my work. Really? My feet hurt and the stairs are so steep. I'm just going to ask, I'm gonna ask her to get it. Muminata? Wait, what is that spelled? Sister... Is it Illuminata? Hard to tell. I kind of want to turn on that option that fucking makes this shit more readable. Andreas needs help finding a book, and I don't know where it is. Andreas. There we go. Sister Illuminata, I'd like to borrow the Indermar manuscript, the Book of Hours. Prominent family of the Swiss Confederacy in Austria. Type of illuminated manuscript that contains an abbreviated form of the prayers for the divine office, in addition to other religious texts. Most are relatively plain, but wealthy patrons often commission lavish examples with elaborate illustrations. Yes, I overheard. Here, please return it promptly.
Oh, fucking thanks. Sweet.
Cool book. What's this guy doing?
Andreas, may I see how your masterpiece is coming?
Of course. Your opinion is always welcome. Wow!
Yes, the composition is lovely. There is a joyful spirit in your arrangement of the figures. The contrast of colors is also quite nice, rich and beautiful on their own, but not overpowering the scene.
It doesn't feel right. I don't know why.
It's an excellent interpretation of someone else's work.
What do you mean? It's all my work. My son, you're copying the illustration from the Indulmar manuscript almost exactly.
So, what's wrong with that? Haven't I improved on it?
Aesthetically, yes, it's wonderful, but I feel you have not given much thought to what it represents.
It's November. In November, we show peasants leading the pigs into the forest to forage on acorns before the slaughter.
Andreas, the peasants here are no longer allowed to forage acorns in the forest. Many great lords and abbots across the empire have forbidden it, even Father Gernot.
What difference does it make? This is the way November is painted.
But it is not the way November is. Art is illusion, storytelling, but in their most sublime form. These images illuminate a path to truth.
It's most important to me that my clients are happy. They won't pay me for the truth.
Yes, but with God's grace, this book of ours will outlive us all. What will it say to those who see it in a future generation, centuries beyond our comprehension? Some will gaze deep into your lines and paint to seek a deeper meaning. What will they find? But you need not listen to my opinions. They are just the thoughts of one old monk. There is no place for the monastic scriptoria anymore. In truth, this room is a place out of time.
Does that make you sad?
I admit I am still fond of the old styles of lettering and illumination, but even in my youth I knew it could not last. The creation of books of art is no longer the province of monasteries. So be it. More people will be able to write, more will be able to read, and in so doing be brought to the truth.
I think there will always be a place for artists like you and Brother Eddick. And Brother Guy.
It's kind of you to say so, Andreas, but you need not be concerned for me. I have lived a long life and am happy to have served the Lord. When he calls for me, I am ready.
And Brother Guy. Oh, shit. The time passing, dude?
Ah, where has the time gone? It is already, terce.
Monastic hour corresponding to 9 a.m., one of the little hours of prayer. Terce precedes Mass and the chapter meeting.
Too much talk. I must ask forgiveness for not honoring the rule.
What's the rule? Rule of St. Benedict of Nursia is a book of instructions for monks living together under the guidance of an abbot. Written in the 6th century, the rule provides the principles of living a monastic life.
Until later, Andreas. Sir Andreas, it appears you have lost the game.
Until later.
Nay.
What's going on in there? the fuck? Oh. That's the map. Huh.
Andreas, what was that noise?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sister Illuminata. I knocked a bowl of paint to the floor. But then Prior Ferenc came in, wrote in one of his books, slammed it closed, and left. He was in such a hurry, I don't think he even noticed me.
He was slamming books shut. Prior Ferenc should know better than that. Some of these manuscripts are quite delicate.
Yes, indeed.
Which is why books should not be taken out of the library unless it is necessary for divine reading or work in the scriptorium.
Divine reading. Thoughtful reading and meditation on scripture. The practice leads to prayer and contemplation. It is a daily part of life. Everything is about prayer. Everything you do is prayer. Pray.
Are you still mad at me for borrowing the Chronica Clara?
No, anger is not an appropriate response for a nun. But the fact remains that you tricked me into giving you that book for no valid reason.
Not valid? I'm not fucking valid? Not valid? Is it not valid to want to see the work of one of the great Irish scribes? One who wrote masterworks that even now grace libraries at Cologne, Fulda, and Mainz?
No, it's not. Not unless it pertains to your work or the abbot permits it. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Wait, what's all this fuss about Lawrence Rothvogel? Why is Prior Ferenc so nervous?
Lawrence? I didn't know you were familiar enough with the man to use his Christian name. Anyway, I haven't dealt with him personally, but the prior and Father Abbot have. I only know that he's purchased a number of our most valuable manuscripts over the years. And he paid enough to help the Abbey when we needed it.
Like what? What did he buy?
I can't remember. You know, I have my own responsibilities to attend to. How about this, Andreas? If you help me recover some missing books, I'll tell you what I know about the Baron.
Well, I was hoping to work on my masterpiece, but I suppose I can help.
I understand, but there is rarely a time when I am in the scriptorium and the brothers are not present.
Yeah, Christian name just means first name.
Thank you. It's for the good of the Abbey.
I hear people say that all the time still to this day. The term Christian name.
Where should I begin? Out there, where you and your cohort have carelessly strewn books around the scriptorium. I will tell you what books I'm looking for. Find them and return them to me. The first books are 2 volumes of the fucking... what does that say? Aeneid.
A poetic epic telling the legend of Anus. A heroic Trojan who struggles to reconcile his personal desires with his destiny to found Rome. It was written in the 1st century BC by the Roman poet Virgil. Anus.
Reddish covers, 14 inches by 10 inches, 3 inches thick.
Innsbruck inches or Nuremberg inches?
What?
Nuremberg inches are What colors are the covers again?
Reddish.
Oh, I know the ones. They're among Piero's favorites. He keeps them by my desk.
They are not his to keep.
Dude, awesome. Now that we're like getting into this and I like know some of the characters, like I'm really super enjoying this. Oh, you can use your mouse to like move anywhere. I see. Reddish. There it is.
Oh! There's a fair amount of wear on these. I hope you don't mind.
Those volumes were old even when Piero started to make the copies.
How long ago was that?
3 years. The Aeneid is not one of my favorite stories, but I understand why it appeals to Piero.
Oh, shit.
Aeneas chose his duty to the gods over his lover, Dido.
Dude hitting the poses.
Do you think Aeneas's sense of duty appeals to Piero?
We all have our vocations. Brother Piero takes his more seriously than most of the others in this abbey.
You clearly take your chosen vocation seriously.
I know, I was desperately trying not to say dildo.
Anus and dildo.
Andreas, I didn't have a choice in my vocation. Few women do.
You're right, of course.
I appreciate that you understand how limited our roles and our choices truly are.
Dude, that was so cool that they walked onto the page. Oh shit.
Even in stories, we are maidens to be rescued and wed, cruel seducers of men, or wizened crones. Like Dildo, we ordinary women are merely tools in the tales of men. We can never be the protagonists of our own stories. No woman is exempt from that. From the empress to a nun, it is our lot.
I suppose I understand now why you are not fond of the Aeneid.
It's fine poetry for men. Now, the books, if you please. Anus and Dildo. Thank you. Next, Wretched Garin.
Wait, what? Wretched Garin. An Italian chivalric romance written by Andrea de Barberino. Andrea de Barberino. In the early 15th century, the titular character rises from impoverished origins to go on heroic adventures and discover his noble parentage. Originally published as a manuscript and enjoyed greater success as a printed book.
Thank you. Next, Wretched Garin. This is a printed copy, green cover, diamond pattern. I do not have the size in the ledger, but hopefully the description is enough.
I know the one you're talking about. Brother Erdic was reading it. That guy. Yeah, that guy. I know that guy.
Yeah, I know. Romance didn't have the same connotations that it does now as a word back then.
The beauty of this book truly belies its ridiculous content. I'm surprised the Abbey owns a copy.
We don't. It belongs to Amadea Rusco of, Ingano? Is that an N?
Can't tell because the page is like fucking... Hold on. Huguenot. It's a Venetian edition that's quite valuable. He loaned it to us 5 years ago. It was subsequently lost, and the abbot has received 3 letters about it.
I've certainly seen the brothers enjoying it.
That book is not appropriate reading for the Benedictine monks. When she fucking hits the pose, it's so funny. A baby is sold to pirates, raised a servant, then lives a life of adventure, wooing princesses and fighting in tournaments. You forgot the best part. In the end, Garen learns he has royal blood, the son of a duke. He reigns as a king and dies a pious hermit. What's not to love? Benedictines should be dreaming of reconciliation with our Lord, not lusty adventures.
Oh, what's the harm?
Fantasy leads to temptation. Temptation has led to the downfall of many men and women.
Sometimes, yes, but books like this, it's all the same type of fantasy, isn't it?
To die better than we are born.
And what's the problem with that? Why shouldn't a peasant dream of being a king?
There is neither, what does that say? Does that say few? I couldn't even, fuck. I meant to click on the red text.
We may be one in Christ, but we are not equal in this world. Okay, I couldn't tell if it said Jew or not. I didn't want to say it on accident.
It isn't this world you should be concerned with, Andreas. But the book, Andreas, we must return it, or would you like the abbot to receive a 4th letter?
I hate to see the brothers disappointed, but I understand.
It's not my goal to deprive the brothers of their joy, but to return Amadeo Rusco's property. The book, please.
The book of Bobos is still coming.
There is only one book left. Then you will be freed from bondage. A dark red cover, 8 inches high, 5 inches across, 2 inches thick.
Oh, I remember that. I believe Brother Guy was reading it.
Here it is.
Now that I think about it, Guy has always been guarded about this book, like he was hiding it.
Very good. Please bring it here.
What is this, anyway? Ah, it's in French. The soul that God touched, empty of sin in the first state of grace. What is this? Whoa!
Why are you asking so many questions? Just give it to me.
Why won't you tell me what this book is?
Because it's a dangerous book, Andreas Mahler. One the previous abbot tolerated in spite of a papal order to destroy it. 3 French bishops condemned the book. All copies were to be burned. Its author shared the same fate.
What? Why?
I don't know, Andreas. It isn't my place to question the judgment of 1 bishop, much less than 3. And before you ask, no, I haven't read it, but I know it contains a dialogue between love and reason. Oh. This is the first sentence we've seen where there was a blue word and a red word. Interesting.
So the book is dangerous. When did the bishop condemn it?
"200 years ago."
What? Why? Why is it still here?
Because Father Matthias loved books. All books. He didn't want to see it destroyed.
I can sympathize with him.
That's fine, but Father Matthias is gone. It's not my place to question the former abbot's decision, but when Father Gernot learned it was in our possession, he wanted it destroyed.
Must the book be destroyed? No one even knows that it's here.
I do. So do Mother Cecilia and Father Gernot.
Which one's Cecilia? Okay, yeah, sure, that's a nun. Oh, it was the big nun we saw outside. With, like, the huge garb.
Well, I refuse to give it to you if all you're going to do is destroy it.
What? Why not? What are you going to do with it?
I'm not sure. I'll hide it. Keep it safe.
Give me that book or our deal is forfeit. I won't tell you anything about Baron Rothvogel.
I propose a compromise. I will take the book from the abbey far away. I'll be gone by the time Father Gernot asks about it, and if you like, you can say I stole it. I doubt he'll make a fuss about me stealing a book he wanted destroyed.
I don't like this, Andreas. It feels wrong in my heart.
Oh shit, I have to persuade her?
It feels right enough in my heart for both of us.
Huh? Shit, I don't know how that was supposed to work.
I appeal to your duty as the librarian of this abbey to not destroy this book.
My duty is to God and to the vows I made to the rule.
Huh. I don't think there's anything I can do here. I think it's just showing me, like, what I've said to her so far that she remembered. Man, I really fucked myself on being reluctant to help her.
What about the librarian's rule, the rule to protect books?
No, you just made that up.
Oh, come on, consider the sound theological reasons for allowing this book to exist.
More sound than a condemnation from 3 bishops of Paris?
I mean, who are you going to trust, them or me?
Thank you for making my decision so easy. Yeah, it's a role modifier. I understand now.
Did you leave university voluntarily or were you expelled?
What do you think, chat? Is this book that worth it? It can't be that worth it. You're a rapscallion, become heretic. I don't want to make her mad at me.
Oh, fine, take it.
I understand your frustration, but this is for the best, Andreas. Thank you.
I wonder if I can get it out of the library. Before she destroys it.
Now then, Baron Rothvogel, Quickly, though, I need to finish up here soon. You said that he buys books from the Abbey? What kinds? Why, are you angling to get the Baron as a patron someday? Well, I'm not sure, I suppose. I'm just curious. There's no shortage of books and artists in the big cities.
The secret tunnel, yeah.
So why patronize an outdated abbey and its dying scriptorium?
Yes.
Our library has managed to retain a curious selection of books, in large part thanks to the permissiveness of our abbots and librarians. The Baron has a particular interest in books on magic and other occult topics. As does our prior, though I suspect the Baron's interests may be more experimental than academic.
A dangerous error in judgment.
There is much to learn from texts on astrology and theurgy, even necromancy, but reading is not practice.
I'll assume that your interests go no further than what's on the written page. Faith can inure anyone against corrupting ideas, but reading such texts is dangerous. Not that it is my place to judge either the prior or the Baron, of course.
You seem to say that often after judging people.
Is that a joke or simply an observation? In any case, I understand that is a flaw that I must correct. Well, I must be off to Mass. Thank you again for your help, Andreas.
I suppose you'll be leaving via the... I smiled. Never mind. I smiled devilishly.
What are you smiling about?
I am filled with the joy of books.
Oh, this shit's in green text.
You sure are a strange man. Good day, Andreas. God be with you.
I am filled with the joy of books. That's the bell for Sext. The brothers will be sitting down for dinner soon. Sext!
Monastic hour corresponding to noon. One of the little hours of prayer, followed by dinner.
I should see if Otto is around and still wants to eat with me.
Yo, Otto. Otto.
I think he's working by the guest house below the abbey.
Alright, time to go steal that shit. Church. I'm gonna fucking steal that damn book.
Free Sext at sext.com.
A secret entrance. I can't do it? Aw, man, come on. I want that book. Maybe I have to come back later. Like at night or something. Cloister. Oh, wow. Oh. There's all kinds of shit. Large garden. Oh. Huh. Abbott house. Dog! Shake! Yeah! Yeah! Good dog. His name is Mirabilis? Mirabilis? You can pet the dog. Where the fuck am I? Came all the way out here. Kitchen and cellar, reflectory. Now go this way. Yeah, I know I'm in the farm. I just mean, like, how did I fucking get here? Oh! Dance of Death mural. Father Matthias had it painted a few years before his death. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Wow. Cool. Dance of Death. Artistic allegory on the constancy of death. Illustrations often feature people from every station of society to communicate that death inevitably claims everyone. From the peasant to the emperor. Cool. There we go. Upper Abbey. And he's in the Lower Abbey. Hey, kid. Go away, Andreas. Can't you see I'm busy? You know, if you're looking to pilfer from the Baron, I recommend smaller valuables. What? What are you talking about? I'm not... Remember, the Baron wouldn't keep his riches on the first floor. I'm not... How would you even know that? I've had my share of adventures. You? What, you get a paintbrush stuck up your ass? No, you can't trick me, I wasn't doing anything. It's been a busy day. I'm having a break, enjoying the sun. Nothing more. Wink. Understood, Martin. Go away, Andreas. I could give you a cut of the sale if you just stop talking and get lost. Half of the money or I'll go tell Miklos right now. Half? Are you joking? I don't even know what there's to find yet, and you're trying to take half of it. I'll get back to you when I've sold whatever I get. Come on. Don't take too long. Whatever, Andreas. Leave me alone already. Awesome. Money. Oh, here he is. Endress? Good day, Master Mauler. Ah, Andreas, good to see you. I trust Clara gave you my message. Afternoon, Andreas, Otto. Clara did give me your message. Sorry I missed you this morning. I was still asleep when you came by. Ah, the abbot really lets you get away with anything, doesn't he? Leave him be, Otto. I'm hungry. Let's pray. I'm hungry for prayer. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. 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 How did the morning treat you? Not too bad, thanks. Dude, they're like tool sets. I hurt my damned hands splitting timber to replace a bad beam in the abbot's house. Ooh, yum. It's not that bad of an injury, it just galls me that the abbot bleeds us dry, and we're expected to do work here where it suits him. Galls. parasitic growth which develops on oak trees caused by wasps laying their eggs under the tree bark. Oak galls were traditionally harvested and distilled into iron ink used in manuscripts. Oh. Interesting. Yo, I'm gonna eat the sheep's milk cheese. Yummy.
Oh, it's not all that bad. I get a lot of good work from the Abbey. Casting pilgrims' badges isn't really smithing, but I don't mind.
Rye bread.
Anyway, I saw you walking with that Baron Rothvogel in the meadow on your way up here. What was that all about? He's here to check on a commission. I understand he was friendly with Father Matthias. He was, though Father Matthias had some misgivings about the Baron. What kind of misgivings? That he, fools around with young women. He's married, of course. Otto, that's only gossip, and it isn't Christian to spread rumors like that. It's not gossip that he beat up the farmer a few years back. Old Rannig, may he rest in peace. Well, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But if he did that, yes, it speaks poorly of his character.
We had a long conversation on our way up here, but he didn't mention anything about that. What did you talk about then?
I mean, no offense, but what does a nobleman have in common with an artist? He talks to me about my work. He's fascinated by both art and books.
Of course, that's what he's interested in when he's at the Abbey.
If he's in Tassing, he's chasing girls or harassing peasants. And because he's friendly with the abbot, no bad would ever come to him. It's galling. This bitterness and envy are not good for our Christian souls, Otto. It's not envy, Endress. No one should get away with what he does, what this abbey does. No offense to you, Andreas. I don't have any problem with the books the abbey makes. I mean, I never did learn to read, but if people are paying the abbey to make them, it doesn't bother me. No, I understand. I see why people resent the abbot's rule. He's a harsh lord.
Wait, who remembered that?
Otto, did you see that the Bowers' sheep escaped the grazing fields again?
No, but I'm not surprised. Martin was supposed to fix that fence, and he probably did a bad job at it. That's a child. Oh, it's that kid. It's the kid that was gonna steal shit.
He's always in a foul mood, and he could be the laziest soul in Tassing. He can't even hold a hammer properly. Married and,
Wait, what?
Married and... Oh, father! Fucking typos, dude. Married and a father at such a young age, and he barely lifts a finger for his wife or child.
Oh, okay.
On top of that, he's a damned thief, and before you say it, Endress, that's more than just gossip. Look at him, over by the guest house. He's probably figuring out what he can steal with the least amount of effort. He's just a boy. He still has time to change. I've never known a thief to change, but maybe his responsibilities will make a man out of him. Speaking of the Bowers' sheep, their ewes are shorn, and the women will be spinning it soon, Otto. I got it, Endris. No need to tease. What God wants to happen will happen. Looks like a storm's coming. We should probably get back to it. Right. I'll catch up in a moment, Endris. Oh, Andreas, say hello to Eva for me if you get a chance. Oh. Back when they got married at 13 and died at 16, yeah, things were different back then, unfortunately. In the fucking 1500s. Of course. I should return to work in the scriptorium. Until later. Nones. It's Nones time. Time to get back to work. Dude, it is raining. How's it going, guy? What? Let me know when you steal that shit. Whoa. Who the fuck is this? Goddamn Bloodborne hunters over here? God bless you, Andreas. Hello, Brother Matthew. What are you doing out here? I thought you were aware that in addition to my role as Kearsaw's sacrist, I tend to the shrine of St. Moritz. He is the patron of Tassing and Kearsaw both, so it is my duty to ensure his reliquary is well cared for. The shrine is always beautifully kept whenever I visit. I always leave inspired. The martyrdom of St. Moritz provides inspiration to us all. You are familiar with the life of St. Moritz, are you not? Well... I'm afraid I don't make a habit of learning every saint I come across. Well, you ought to learn something about Tassing's patron saint while you're here. By all means. St. Moritz is most widely known for his martyrdom at the hands of the Romans. He protected a town of Christians from slaughter, and in turn, he and his legion were decimated. What do you mean, his legion? Wouldn't that mean he was a Roman soldier? Yes, he was a Roman citizen, and led a legion... Wait, what does that say? Yeah, it's okay, citizen. And led a legion made up entirely of Christians into Bavaria. When he refused to kill the Christians, even though they were traitors to Rome, the emperor had his legion massacred. Most of the pilgrims who visit come knowing only this, if anything, about his life. However, Tassing venerates St. Moritz because he was the one to convert the town and save it from destruction. St. Moritz came here? Indeed, he and his legion were snowed into this pass, and the townsfolk refused to aid them. The daughter of the town's leader, Satia, was moved in spirit and snuck from the town to convert. She led Moritz to a spring, and as soon as she was baptized, the snow melted, revealing all manner of fruits. Moritz and his legion were saved by these miraculous gifts. The town was converted, and the rebels fled into the mountains. So how did Moritz's hand end up in Tassing? The Roman soldiers dismembered St. Moritz for fear he would resurrect like Christ.
The Christians of the town fled with his body so that it would not be further desecrated, and his hand was preserved here.
What an astounding story! Thank you for the history lesson, Brother Matthew.
You are welcome, Brother Mauler. God bless you. Sorry, Master Mauler.
Until later, brother.
Who is this guy? Carl.
Oh, hello, Andreas. Hello, Carl. You seem busier than usual today. I'm behind in my work. I went up to the shrine of St. Moritz this morning to pray for his aid. The candle I lit had all but burned away. I was there so long. Now I need to catch up.
Your dedication to St. Moritz is impressive.
Oh, well, truth be told, I only started going to the shrine more often when Helena became pregnant. Her mother had trouble in childbirth, so I've been paying visits to Moritz's hand and Satia's shrine to pray for their aid. I hope that the saints hear your prayers. Thank you, Andreas. So do I.
Me and my bloodborne family. All right, scriptorium. Here we go. Yo, how's it going, Rudiger?
God bless you, Andreas. Fuck me, fuck.
Old Bailey. Scriptorium. Art.
Brother Addock, this work, I don't know where to start. Inconsistent spacing, rough strokes. You're working like you want to see this place closed. Brother Prior, I am working to the best of my abilities, and I dispute your criticism. I may not be fast, but I still have my talent, praise be to God. And Brother Guy, why are you still working on this page? What's wrong with you? Normally you're so reliable. Many apologies, Brother Prior. I will work harder. Piero, I can't believe this. Baron Rothvogel has come to check on his progress, and this is all you have? You should have finished this months ago. Is your mind so corrupted by age that you didn't notice the seasons have changed? Well, you're not the one who will have to answer for it, so why should you care? Typical.
God, shut up. I'm not gonna use God's name in vain. They're gonna get really mad at me for that.
Excuse me, Prior Ferenc, but I believe your point is made. Andreas, I will remind you that I am the master of the scriptorium, and you are a guest here. I agree, Brother Prior. Brother Piero's work is unacceptably slow. You are insufferable, Brother Guy. Oh God, give me the patience to endure this. Please, everyone, this is my work and I accept responsibility for it. Prior Ferenc is right.
Oh shit, the Baron.
Prior Ferenc, is this mine? It must be, yes? It is, my lord. I can explain. No, no, I don't want excuses. I've come all this way, and I have to be honest, I expected more. It's nowhere near finished, and the style is, well, it's very old-fashioned. I thought I made my desires clear. I feel like my generosity towards Kearsarge is being taken advantage of. Am I the fool in this sad story?
No, of course not, my lord. Never. We can fix this, of course, of course. We only want to accommodate you.
Ah, Andreas, good to see you again.
How should I respond? The abbot already seems annoyed. Simply addressing him as my lord would be appropriate. Greet him with his Christian name. You are brothers and comrades in art. Hee hee.
True. Are all men not equal in Christ? Are we not?
I'm gonna do it.
Good to see you again, Lawrence. My lord, if you please. Father Gernot, why not have Andreas complete the rest of the illustrations? He's clearly capable.
Well, my lord, why not have Brother Guy complete it, if speed is your concern?
No, I'm not talking about the script, that's fine. But the art, the illustrations. I want Andreas to do the others.
Of course. I mean, if Andreas is all right with it.
But my masterpiece.
If it takes the pressure off of Brother Piero, I'd be delighted to complete the work. There we have it. I hope this allays your concerns, my lord. Excellent! By the way, Father Abbot, am I still welcome at your table for supper?
Naturally, my lord.
Wonderful! I'd like Andreas to join us.
My lord, I've already made supper plans with the Drucker family in town.
Nonsense! You can eat with them any day. I'm only here for the evening.
Well, Father? Well, that would be quite unusual.
Unusual or not, I doubt that my good friend the Prince Bishop would deny additional guests at his table. What do you think?
I understand, yes, you're right. Of course, Andreas may join us for supper.
I look forward to it. You had this planned. You must have put your hook in the Baron this morning when you ambushed him in town.
That's beyond ridiculous. Listen to yourself.
Brother Prior, Andreas is not to blame for any of this. I am. Yes, you are, and you've embarrassed me, the abbot and the abbey.
Prior Ferenc is right, of course. No wonder we don't get more commissions.
That's right.
Guy, can you stop flattering the prior for 1 minute?
You're so insincere, and you're so obvious about it, Guy. Brothers! If you please, Sister Zidina, is that a Z? Zidina, and I would prefer it if you could keep the noise down. It sounds like Samson slaying the Philistines in here.
course. Get back to work, everyone. Well, that was not wonderful, but there's nothing to be done about it now. I'll finish my work here and wash up in the lavratorium for supper at the abbot's table. It's Vespers! My like voice is getting real hoarse, so I think we'll go to like the end of the day and then I'll probably call it there. I definitely want to keep playing this game though. It's fun. I wonder what Prior Ferenc was doing with this book. From the library of the University of Five Churches, the Hungarians call it PEX. That's where Ferenc is from. Doctor of Theology George of Gran. A friend of his? Well. Ah, the Speculum Astronomae! Albertus Magnus' defense of astrology. Sloppy bookhand couldn't have been produced by an abbey of note. Dude, bastard script. Whoa. Ugh. This looks terrible. That's definitely Ferenc's handwriting between the lines and in the margins. Is he notating the text for the university in PEX? In any case, it's a thorough commentary. What the fuck? What's this? It looks scribbled. Not like Ferenc to be so sloppy. And he didn't even blot the ink dry. Libra, Capricorn, Aries, all astrological symbols. What's written below? Maybe I should have learned Greek at some point. I can't make any sense of this. I suppose I'll figure it out in due time, but I'll copy this all down to reference later. Damn it, I should have learned fucking Greek. Fuck me. Where the hell am I going? Objective. Courtyard. Oh, right, the lavratorium. Which is... I see. I see. There's another door in here, right? Cloister. Church. Kitchen and cellar. Reflectory. Courtyard and lavratorium. There we go. Lavatorium. Is this? Oh, here we go. Andreas, I'm so glad you'll be joining us for supper, though the circumstances are unusual, to be sure. I won't be able to speak with you, none of the brothers will, but it will be good to have you with us. That's a shame. I always enjoy our talks. Dude, I love Piero. Now, the same doesn't apply to you at the abbot's table. You can talk all you like. Though I wouldn't recommend it. Father Abbot does not look kindly on idle chatter. I wish you could take my place, Brother Piero. You deserve the honor. Anyway, I'm sorry for how the prior treated you. It's not fair. It's humiliating. Oh, no, my son. There's no need to worry about me or my pride. And we all need a taste of humility from time to time to keep our feet on this earth. No, Andreas, you are my pride. I cannot claim to have taught you much, but I am proud to have known you and your work. It's in green!
And when you leave all of us at Kearsarge Abbey behind, you can call upon upon your friend Lawrence Baron of Rothvogel to help you in your career.
The green text.
There's nothing wrong with your style. It's not old just because a nobleman says so. Don't trouble yourself over it. Time passes for us all. Things change. The future will write over the present. You need not fear it, any of it, so long as you remain true to yourself and God. Now, I must hurry to the refectory to join my brothers. I will see you inside.
Big vat of water. Of Wawa. The reflectory. Here we go. Yeah! Dinner.
Andreas, glad you could join us.
Thank you, my lord. Father Gernot, Father Thomas, and Prior Ferenc. Oh, he was addressing each of them.
Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God."
Oh, the Gospel of Matthew. Wonderful.
Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it."
Have you read Matthew much, Andreas?
I nod head.
I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Then he ordered his disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah.
Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. That reminds me, Father Gernot, have you read anything by Martin Luther?
I can't say that I... Hey, Monty, what's up? Thanks for the fucking... I'm blue now. Okay. Thanks... Thanks for the raid. I'm, playing Pentiment, which is a game where you read stuff.
He has some incredible ideas about the church. Brilliant, I think.
They didn't like that.
My lord, is the meal to your liking? I believe I remember you enjoying our quail on your last visit. The quail? My God, Father Abbot, the quail is fine, but don't you think Luther's ideas are worth discussing? He's talking about the future of the church, shaking things up in a way I don't think we've seen before. Father Thomas, you see value in his ideas, do you not?
My lord, I mean no offense, but I do not.
Brother Matthew, yes? How appropriate. What are your thoughts on Luther's attacks on the church's sale of indulgences?
Baron, please do not involve the other brothers in this conversation.
Fine, fine. What about Andreas? Certainly a man who attended the same university as Martin Luther can spare some thoughts on his work.
He's really put me in a difficult position. I need to be quiet. I don't know what else to do.
Lawrence won't like it, but this is the abbot's table after all.
I'm not saying shit.
Et tu, Andreas. I expected more of you. Enough! Lord Rothvogel, you are our guest and held in high esteem, but you have worn out my patience. You will not be discussing Luther's work with Andreas, Thomas, Matthew, or with any other brother. Is that clear? I suppose, Father, it is your abbey, but you're taking too much offense at this, and you're far too afraid of change. I'm just asking questions. Whether it's from Luther or someone else, reform is coming to the church. You had better accept it. What? Neither you nor Martin Luther dictate change to the Holy Church on their whim. This talk is beyond insulting. It's blasphemous, outrageous. How dare you? I see. I have overstepped my bounds, and I suppose I have ruined everyone's supper. My apologies. In spite of this unpleasantness, I will make good on my manuscript payment and the donation of my copy of Historia Taciae. If you cannot accept what the future will bring, perhaps it's time for you to come to terms with your past. Well, no need to overstay my welcome. Fathers, brothers, Andreas, good night.
What a dickhead.
Times are changing, accept it! Thank you, Andreas, for not letting him engage you in this debate. No good would have come of it. Now then, I must ask you to leave so I can speak to the brothers in chapter privately. Brother Piero, please accompany Andreas out.
I will take my leave as well. Good night. But my dinner, I didn't have dinner.
Don't worry about Father Gernot and the Baron. I'm sure it will all be fine by morning. I hope Father Abbot can see that the Baron's heart is in the right place, even if he picked the wrong time to express himself.
That seems unlikely.
It may be so, but we must never lose hope. In any case, I do hope the Baron respects the Abbot's wishes for the rest of his stay, for everyone's sake.
Brother Piero, what do you think of Martin Luther's ideas?
Ha! That is for younger and wiser men than me to decide. I am just a monk, thank God. Good night, my son.
Sleep. I wonder... Am I not allowed back into the church? We probably can't go back in. Fuck, I was wondering if I would be able to... go get that book from the crypt.
There's a lamp still burning in the guest house. Lawrence must still be awake. I wonder how he's doing. And what was he thinking? He's a baron, but he couldn't have expected that to go well. The storm doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon. A poor night for stargazing. I should get back to Gertner's.
Wait, which way am I going? Back where we start. Oh, yeah, I forgot, right. We live way the fuck down here. In the meadow. Huh? What the fuck? Gah!
Are you all right, Master Mauler?
I believe that I may have just seen the physical manifestation of a spirit. The ghost.
Yes? Maybe? Yes?
It could be a Roman, maybe even an old pagan. Wouldn't be the first time people have seen ghosts around these parts. Interesting. Well, I think I found Johann's last lost sheep. I'm going to head home. Take care, Master Mauler. I will. Thank you, Till.
What the fuck was that? The ghost. Can we just go there? To the mill? Oh. Roman ruins.
A child's drawing. I wonder who the artist is.
Huh. That's it. There's nothing really else here.
Collapsed. This must have allowed access to the aqueduct.
Doggy! Pet Staub! Multiple dogs. Cute. Staub.
Columbine.
Oh? Ah, no!
Pale horse, still on the floor. Hello? Are you all right in there?
What?
Martins!
Monastic hour corresponding to 2 a.m. It is used for the night prayer.
Martins, the pale horse, death! Sister, listen to my voice. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes. Yes, Father, I hear you. Am I here? Is this now?
Yes, you are with us, and this is now.
Yo, Devin chat? Awesome. Yeah, the game's really cool. I'm enjoying it a lot.
I apologize, Andreas. I imagine that must have been quite alarming. Is she all right? She is, yes. Sister Amelie is a mystic, gifted with visions when God sees fit to give her one. Some are more frightening than others.
A group of us are watching your stream? Oh, God. I'm doing voices and reading things badly. But I'm glad you're enjoying.
What is she doing in there? Does she live in the church? She lives there, yes. I'm a little surprised you haven't noticed her before. If you came to Mass more often, you would see that I give her communion through a window to her cell. Her cell?
She is an, fucking, what the hell does that say? Anchoress?
A religious hermit so devoted to God that she has enclosed herself in a cell kept to the church.
Anchoress? Got it.
She is dead to the world, but continues a life of prayer and religious contemplation. And sometimes, ever so rarely, she receives great and terrible visions. Is she local to Tassing, or was she a nun to Kearsarge? Neither. She came here from a Benedictine abbey in Lower Bavaria after it burned down. I am her confessor and caretaker. Many anchoresses are not literate. I write down her visions to help interpret them. I thought all of the monks and nuns at Kearsarge could read, even poor brother Volkbert. Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now.
Whoa. Okay.
Of course, sister. It sounds like she is in a great deal of pain. I know this because I'm a doctor. She is. She feels a pain that is both physical and spiritual. Her spiritual pain comes from her revelations. They come and go. I try to address them as best as I can. The physical pain comes from a deformity in her spine and aching in her joints. I know of no cure for that, save prayer to the Almighty. Sister Amelie was saying she had a vision of death. Could someone be in danger? Oh, no, don't rush to judgment. Her visions are divine and powerful, but they could have so many meanings. Some of her revelations take years to comprehend. Some may never be understood at all, as God wills it. Still, the argument at dinner was quite troubling. Perhaps it has cast a shadow over our thoughts. Now then, the good sister appears to have fallen back to sleep. I must prepare for bed myself. Good night, Andreas. Good night, Father.
Okay. Ominous. That is incredibly ominous. Ominous, ominous. Latire. I'm going to bed. Dude, the Druckers. I didn't have dinner with them. The fuckers. Was it this way? Come on, you're gonna catch your death out here.
Going to catch your fucking death.
The farm. The forge. Gertner Farm. There we go. Gertner. Can we make that a career again? Hanging out in a room and thinking? Oh. Everyone is asleep.
My books. My stuff. My things.
Who's everyone's favorite character so far? Definitely Piero. I like Piero a lot. I'm the animation director, by the way. Well, great job. I love the animations in this game. Looks sick.
I'm going to go to sleep. Yawn.
We have the producer in chat, too? God damn! I wasn't even gonna, like, keep going that much longer, but I kinda wanna now. Okay, here's the deal. I gotta go get some water, because I'm out of water. And then I'll continue.
Dudes rock.
I got a burger too. Burger.
The old hamburger. Wah! Shh, it's all right, Ursula. Good morning. Do you need any help with Ursula? No, a little crying won't hurt her. Besides, I think we've gotten almost all the leaks now. Ursula is my first child, and she's been a handful, but I think I have the hang of it now. Big Jorg has been a godsend. Let's get a reminder. Big Jorg, remember? Big Jorg, that's Big Jorg. Big Jorg has been a godsend. He helped Christine with Eva when she was a baby. I never took you for a family man, Andreas. Reminder, you will remember Big Jorg? I'm not yet. I just wanted to be helpful. I appreciate the offer. You'll make a fine husband someday. You'll make a fine husband someday. That's what I meant to say. Andreas? Will this storm let up? It's been going all morning. Peter and Jorg are outside, trying a deal with the flooding as best they can.
We have the VFX animator, another animator, a narrative designer watching as well. I don't think I've ever had this many devs watching my stream for anything.
I certainly hope everything's all right at the Abbey. I'm sure the Abbey is fine, especially with all of the work
Otto has been doing up there.
Whatever happens, it will be as God wills it.
Somehow I knew it was going to say God.
We must have faith in Providence and endure what is to come. Oh, I have some food for you.
My food. Burger. Thank you for burger. Sorry, I wanted to take a bite of my burger because I thought about my burger.
Sorry, I couldn't prepare anything more. Thank you. I appreciate everything you do. It's sweet. Oh, well, it's nothing. Really.
I appreciate it all the same.
Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas. Try to stay dry.
Thanks. You too. Good luck. I'm gonna get wet immediately.
Be good, Ursula.
That was so funny that he just disappeared from frame like that. Hey, kid, watch this.
Andreas?
Some storm, huh? Is it always like this?
Every year, but the last few have been worse. This is the third time I've had to fix the wall this year. This is the way it always is. Rain falls on the Abbey and rolls downhill to us little people.
Well, it's hard to blame the Abbey for that. That's just how rain works.
There's a reason we're down here and they're up there, Andreas. Anyway, I have to get back to this. See you later.
He's got a point. Dude, I want to talk to Big Jorg. What's up, my guy, Big Jorg?
Boy, am I glad that he's in there and that we're out here. And that he's in there and I just remembered. Hello, Andreas.
Good morning, Andres. So, Otto and Eva, huh?
Yes, what about them?
How is their courtship developing?
Do they fuck? Do they fuck, do you think? How's their courtship? I'm not a gossip, Andreas.
Otto practically asked me to be his messenger. I'm only trying to understand how things stand.
Did he really? Or did you just assume the part all on your own? You've started picking up poor habits during your time in Tassing, Andreas. It can't be the Gertners. Peter is stern. Maybe the monks talk too much. Well, if you ask me, I think Otto's being a bit slow about it.
Oh?
He's old enough already not to be smitten like a boy. They both like each other. Seems to me if you've found the right person, you should go for it. It's what I would do.
What stopped you?
Well, that's, personal.
You can trust me, Andres. Aren't we friends?
That's what the gossipers always say. But we are friends, I can't deny that. I, do hope to find someone to have at my side as we build a family. God has not given me this blessing.
Worry not. It could happen at any moment, Andres.
One hopes so. I must get back to work, Andreas. Enough talk. Until later.
Dude, Andres. Oh, I can't go this way because of the rain. There's Wawa everywhere. What the hell's going on over here?
Be with you, Andreas. Seems like we have a good spring storm.
Oh, God be with you, Andreas. Seems like we have a good spring storm, though I hope it lets up soon. Good morning. I'm sure it will let up soon.
As God wills it.
Ulrich, I paid Gret for last week's pumpernickel. Sorry to make you wait for it.
It's no trouble at all. Please say hello to Lucky for me.
Lucky? Yeah, that looks like a Lucky.
Of course. Now I'm off to have them. Off to home and then to... What the Pfeifers?
Good morning, Agnes. What's going on at the Pfeifers? At the Fiefers?
Why is that going to be remembered?
Helena has about a month to go before her child is due. Her last one was hard. He didn't make it, God rest his soul. I just want to give her the best chance she can have. It's in God's hands. Trust in providence. Always, Ulrich, but I'll do what I can to help. Why make the Lord do all the work? I must be off now. Good
day to you both, and Andreas, stay out of the rain.
Until later, Agnes. Okay.
Cat!
You can pet the cat.
Schlau. Schlaw. Schlau.
Let's go to work. Yo, what's going on? It's Lucky.
Father, I've said this before, but it isn't good that the water drains here so quickly. It's affecting the foundation. It needs to be looked at.
I understand, but if you dig here, you may be disturbing the bodies decomposing in the yard.
Of course, Father, but they're going to be dug back up again anyway.
Yes, but why disturb them unnecessarily?
It's your church, Father, but you can't put this off forever. The foundation is going to crack.
I understand. Perhaps after some of the bones have been moved to the ossuaries? Thank you, Lucky. Ah, good day, Master Waller. Good day, Father Thomas. I love when I don't get a word right and then a bunch of people in chat type what they think it's supposed to say and it's like a bunch of different answers. Everything all right with the church? Oh yes, Lucky was again reminding me of the danger severe rainfall can pose to the foundation. God looks after his flock, but sometimes the pen requires an earthly hand. It will be taken care of. God be with you, Andreas. And with you, Father Thomas, until later. Ossuaries are vaults/urns for holding dead bodies. Dead bones. Oh, okay. As opposed to live bones, yeah. Of course. Goes without saying. The margins have dev pets in them. Oh, these? Are these, like, all the animals that keep showing up? Are they all... Does someone have a snail? Does someone on the team have a snail? Awesome.
Hello there, Master Waller.
Hello, Till.
Bumped into any ghosts lately?
No, not since we last spoke.
Oh, good. Have you ever seen a nicer view? Don't get sights like these in the cities, I expect.
I can't say that Nuremberg has many Roman ruins, no.
Oh yes, Tassig is full of them. Quite the marvels they are. I don't pay much mind to the writing on them, as I can't read Latin myself. But you might enjoy giving them a look. If you do, you'll have to tell me if they match the old legends I read about.
What sort of old legends?
Well, when Father Matthias was abbot, he would let me borrow books from the abbey's library. I think I read through half of that library before Father Gernot became abbot.
Oh, yeah. Writing that shit all fancy.
He and Father Thomas are strict about which books should be read now. Books should glorify God, they say, not discuss the old pagan ways. Still, the accounts of the Romans and Tassing are my favorite. That old book talked about how the Roman knight Gaius Metellus defeated the, Raci, I think it was. Yeah, sure, Raci, let's go with that. Heavy snowfall had him caught in this very valley. Barbarians on all sides when Mars sent a wolf to the knight. Ratioed. Ratio. Instead of killing the beast, Gaius followed it to a magical spring with trees covered in all sorts of fruit. I'm really trying to fucking stick with this stylized text, but man, some of it's really hard to read. Mars provided the wolf and the spring, and Gaius Metellus founded Tassing after defeating the barbarians to honor Mars. That's where all this came from. That sounds a lot like the story Brother Matthew told me about St. Moritz, without the Roman gods, of course. I hadn't thought of that. Both were snowed into this valley, weren't they? And saved near a spring. I wonder if it's the same story. Oh, I don't know about all that, Master Mahler. A lot of stories get mixed up over the years. It might be all fabled. Not table, fable. But I enjoy the story all the same. It's nice to feel you've connected to those who came before you, even if it's only by the land you live on. Wise words. I feel the same. It's been good chatting with you, Master Mahler, but I'd better get back to work. You let me know if you find any particularly good books in that library, all right? I will. Until later, Till. Whoa. Martin? Hey, Martin! Hey, Andreas! I found the shit! Achoo! What? Godspeed, you little thief! I should get to the scriptorium. Gernot will give me an earful if I'm late again. Oops. I found the shit. Yo, what's up, McCloss? God be with you, Andreas. Is God with us? Look at this rain! The weather is unfortunate, but the Baron's wife, Lady Salomia, will be arriving today. Oh. My lord intended to depart as soon as she arrives. How long have they been married? 7 years now. She's a fine woman, a true lady. I was hoping to bid farewell to the Baron before he leaves. I'm sure he would appreciate that. He spoke highly of you before he went to bed. He was disappointed that you didn't debate him at supper, but he understands that you didn't want to anger the abbot. Right, I still have to work here for the next month or two. Of course, no need to make things more difficult for yourself. Is there any chance I could redeem myself in the Baron's eyes? Perhaps not on this occasion. I believe you may have offended the Baron in some other ways as well. Some way? Or some ways.
I would not fret too much about it, Master Mola. He is a forgiving man.
Where's your master gone, then?
He went for a walk early in the morning. He didn't say when he'd be back.
Oh, we... the Baron fucking hates us, for sure. Not that I'm too broken up about it.
I hope he returns soon. The rain is turning everything to mud.
My lord might surprise you, Andreas. He never minds getting mud on his boots. Of course, I'm the one who has to clean them.
Well, I apologize for taking up so much of your time. Good luck, Godspeed, and I hope you can keep dry.
It's no trouble, and many thanks. Until next time, Andreas. Oh, one thing before you go. Did you see a short, surly-looking young man in a hat on your way up this morning?
Surely you don't mean me.
Nope, didn't see anything. I didn't, sorry.
That's a shame.
Did something happen?
Some of my lord's rings went missing, along with some gulden.
Gold coins used as currency throughout the Holy Roman Empire. Though different standards exist for the gulden in different regions, it's generally equivalent to the Florentine florin.
Gulden. No need to concern yourself, though. My lord is a man of means. He won't miss them. In any case, I must finish preparing the horses. It was good talking to you, Andreas.
Of course. I hope this rain lets up for you soon.
God willing, until next time.
Until then.
I'm not fucking snitching on that kid. No way.
No way.
All right. I have to make a stopping point. When it shifts to a different daytime, I gotta stop. I will have to stop. Old Bailey.
Oh, this is wonderful. The rest of the abbey is soaked and there's not a drop of rain in here. Good thing the abbot had Otto replace the roof to the scriptorium and the library last month.
The what? With the kale factory? A communal warming room in monasteries. Usually attached to cloister. But in Kearsarge, it is part of the old abbey and therefore connected to the old scriptorium. It keeps the monks warm and the library dry.
Huh. With the kale factory next door, we can stay warm while everyone else is cold and wet. Instead of bragging about our good fortune, you should think upon your brothers and sisters and pray for their health and safety. The abbot's foresight has saved a lot of our work and protected what's in the library. The town hasn't fared as well. I'm sure they'll be fine. More importantly, if they're not, I don't care. Brother Guy, your heart is harder than the stone of this floor. Huh. We have the grumpy old monk, but where is the nice one? Brother Piero, haven't you seen him yet today? I did, before Brother Guy arrived. Brother Piero left to speak to the abbot some time ago. What? Why is Matthew ringing the bell? It can't be... what was this again? Terce. It can't be Terce already. I pray it stops soon. Such a cacophony is an assault on my frail ears. It's not stopping. I suppose this means we're being summoned to the chapter house.
God, give me the strength to endure the rain.
It's 50 feet, old man. You'll live.
God, give me the strength to endure this man.
I like both the old monks. They're like my favorites. Both of them.
It's still not stopping. What's going on? This can't be at all because of the storm. I should see what's the matter.
What the fuck is going on? They got the old monk swag, yeah.
Whoa! That sounded like a scream coming from the cloister.
The freaking cloister. It's in here.
What the fuck was that?
The chapter house. Large garden. Is it this way?
I think something terrible has happened, Master Andreas.
Oh! Oh no! What the... Huh? What's happened? I think it's the Baron. He's been hurt. Piero? What?
Please, Father, where is Brother Florian? Have him come quickly.
Be silent, brother. Brother Florian, if you please. I'm sorry, Father. There's nothing to be done. He's dead. Ah! Sister Marguerite, calm yourself. Sister Gertrude, please take Sister Marguerite back to the garden. Yes, Mother Cecilia. God protect us. The Baron was a friend of the Prince Bishop of Freising. Yeah, that one.
Look at all these animals! Doggy and 3 cats.
Why is he so worried about the Prince Bishop? This abbey is odd in more than one way. Its existence offends some in the church. We are far enough from Rome and Mainz. Rome and Mainz that everyone forgets about us, but this could bring unwanted attention. Florian, how easily do you think you could dispose of this body? Father Abbot, what are you saying? Why are you questioning me? Why are you wasting precious time?
Yo, the ink spots. Cool.
Do you want to see the soldiers of the Prince Bishop march up our stairs and fling our steps and fling your brothers and sisters out of our home? No, no!
All the prayers.
Silence! Quiet! Calm yourselves, all of you. Father Abbot, Baron Rothvogel's manservant is already preparing to leave. The Baron's wife should be here in a matter of hours. This is not the time for rash decisions. Yes, you're right. Forgive me. But then, what will we do? We must send the Baron's man to the court of the Prince Bishop in Freising at once.
Mother Cecilia.
Oh, it's the nerd guy.
Mother Cecilia. The Baron said the Prince Bishop's archdeacon was in Innsbruck for the imperial diet. Even better, swift action will silence any whispers of impropriety on our part. Given the Baron's stature, the archdeacon will undoubtedly come to investigate immediately. We must cooperate with him fully and pray for a speedy resolution.
Yes, yes, good. Thank you, Mother Cecilia. I don't know that one. Brother Wojslav, please detain Brother Piero in the cellar until the Prince Bishop's men arrive.
What?
Brother Piero? Why? You'll take him over my dead body.
Oh man, do I want to stick up for Piero that bad? I'm gonna do it.
Do not test my will, Andreas. It wasn't your will I was going to test, Father. He was caught in flagrant delicto.
Huh? In flagrante delicto. Ah, I see. In blazing offense. Yeah, I mean, he was caught in the act.
Covered in blood with a knife in his hand. Father, do you really believe that Brother Piero is capable of such a foul deed? Yes, capable enough when motivated by anger. I had no anger against the Baron, Father Abbot. I simply came across him like this. No anger, not even for insulting your work and forcing us to give it to Andreas. This is not a subject for debate. When the Prince Bishop's man arrives, we must not be empty-handed. Even if Piero wanted to kill the Baron, he's not physically capable of the act. He has an advanced palsy in his hand that affects his fingers. He could barely hold a knife, much less use it to kill someone. If I wanted a medical opinion, I would ask Brother Florian of the respectable Dr. Stock. Dr. Stock. I don't, and this is not your affair. It is my affair if you're going to make me part of Brother Piero's supposed motive. I am through debating this with you. My decision stands. Brother Wojslav will detain Brother Piero in the cellar until I say otherwise. Brother Florian, please escort Andreas out of the abbey. Andreas, do not show your face here again until tomorrow. Do you understand me? I say nothing. Bro, free my man! My man Piero didn't do shit! Andres, listen to me. I sympathize with you. I don't think Piero did this either, but this isn't the time to push the abbot. I'm sure the other brothers and sisters believe Piero is innocent as well, but the abbot is worried about the Prince Bishop's attention. I have to do something. I can't let Piero die for something he didn't do. I appreciate your passion, but if you pursue this, indelicately, you could make matters worse. Take a few hours to calm your nerves and your mind. You need to think clearly. Go to the Druckers, eat a good meal, and come back at nones. Nones. 3 p.m. We won't have much time, but tap on my window with a small stone and I'll let you in. Let me in for what?
to examine the body.
Oh. All right. Sorry, chat. I guess that if you want to find out what happens, you'll have to purchase the video game Pentiment. Because I'm done. I'm going to play the rest of it on my own, but I probably won't stream more of it. This shit's on Xbox Game Pass. Cheap. Real cheap. Get it. Cool fucking game. And thanks to a bunch of the devs for stopping by, too. Let me check to see if there's any art. I don't think there is. But we're done. Chat, what's a raid message? Tomorrow, by the way, tomorrow, we're doing the watching all my fucking TikTok likes stream, which will be a lot of fun. That's tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, and then on Saturday, we're playing Jabroni Brawl for my birthday. I'm very much looking forward to it. Fucketh. Free Piero, dude. Free my man Piero. Did Piero's name have 2 R's in it, or is it just one? I can't remember. Was it just the one? All right. Let me see who's streaming right now. Let's raid Devon. My friend Devon, who is also a skeleton, and I very rarely get to raid. I'll see you tomorrow, chat. Bye-bye.